Right then, got a bit of news for you. I was totally gobsmacked when I got home because we've hit the 300 mark. We keep losing a few and then picking a few up, and I think somebody's buggering about with the algorithms, hoping that I'll get less views, but who cares? We've hit the 300. So I'll be doing something, I don't know what, because I've got the weekend ones to do and I'm a bit late with them with my mum's birthday. So we'll be doing something. Time for the Ogham. Are you ready? Let's hope it's not one we've had, because we don't want one we've had, do we? Oh, we've had it. Well, we've got to have it, because that's what they want us to know. So, it's the older. So they keep repeating the messages, there's some reason for it. We haven't got the message yet. So let's see. The older or the fionn? Older. Number 47, so that could be important. Maybe whoever was supposed to be watching wasn't watching. Let's have a look then. It's the fourth moon. It's the tip of the finger, tip of the ring finger, Cancer. So mothers, the ancestors, all trying to tell us something. It's about control. The colour is crimson, green, and brown and royal purple. The stone is fire garnet, so somebody may have left you a garnet in as a inheritance. The bird is the gull. Seagulls, we had them, didn't we? Or do you remember on one of the reads in the morning? The goddess is soul or core. The symbol is the flower. The planet is Saturn, the planet of truth and Pallas. The metal is lead, so it's pliable. The day of the week is Saturday, so tomorrow could be important. Utility, good time to work magic. So, if you're going to set any intentions out, tomorrow's a good day. Protection, a shield of a warrior band. The shelter of the heart, so the heart may be important. It's Genetian larch. The legend of the roll-right stones. Once there stood in this sacred place an alder grove. Beside the stone circles, the alder buds spiralled on the twigs in the dance of life. The flowers bursting green sang of the mystery of the waters, so water sounds. The red bark sang of the flames of the fire, so fire sounds. And the brown twigs echoed the colour of the earth, so earth sounds. So the only ones they're not talking about is the air sounds. The circle now lies silent. Each dewdrop is a tear of the sun, so there may be some tears. Sorrowing until the prophecy shall unfold, that when the labyrinth is laid to the altar, her blood is shed, and then shall the king's stone move, and the dance will begin again. Fern is a great strength in any situation, and it's powerful in any competition. The alder is tenacious and determined in its power. Alder indicates the very founding principles of tradition. Fern suggests that you remain steadfast in your principles, which are the foundations of your knowledge and being. If you are unsure of what these are, then that is your task until they are found. Be aware of any danger or disputes, and encourage and allow change in your life. Do not allow your fears to keep you stuck. Use all your courage to work with the changes that are to come. The alder is found in lowland rivers and are members of the birch family. I am the shining tear of the sun. I have been a drop in the air. I am a ray of the sun. The Spirit telling you they're all around you. At this moon, Amagin sings, I am a tear of the sun. We are now past the equinox and in the second half of the spring quarter. So it must be the other side of the world, because well into winter. Our fire, initially invoked at Imbolc, finally finds fulfilment. The days are becoming longer and the sun is gathering strength, so we'll have to wait till spring. Our beautiful earth is responding to the warmth. Here, where I live, trees are leafing, although in many parts of the world it is not yet occurred. Around me, flowers are blooming, and I am aware that everything is waking up, blossoming and alive. As we have come through the year, we have experienced the energies of water and air, and now we receive the gift of fire. So, now we have air included. Water spreads itself over the land and then receives direction and purpose, and now opens herself to the warmth of the sun's fire. At this point in the year, fire comes to warm the coolness of waters and turns potential into life. Mythically, Amagen offers us the friendly qualities of this fire in a watery form, a tear fallen from the sun. So the new plants, small in their emergence, are miniatures. So they've just given me that song again that we had a couple of weeks ago, Sunshine on a Rainy Day. Versions of the plants they will become. Taking this into consideration, we may view our creative projects and create them with our mind first, so that they can take shape as the season unfolds. Our greatest wish is that what we create expresses our deepest desires, what we truly crave, and what we will utilise our talents and imagination for to realise our greatest potential. Let us manifest true intention, images upon our future growth that will come to manifest. As the moon waxes, we become aware of the growing light and feel the warmth coming into our bodies. On the full moon, which we know is a lunar eclipse, let us become fully illuminated by the fire of the sun. Let us open ourselves to clarity, illuminating what is still hidden deep within. And finally, as we move through the waning of this moon cycle, let us release these formed images of our creative mind and ready to be manifest in our world. Alder is the tree of Bran. In the battle of the trees, the alder fought in the front line. This shows that it is one of the first 5 consonants coming before willow and not after. Alder is described as a battle witch of all woods, the tree that is hottest in the fire. Alder is prized for charcoal. In Ireland, it was thought that if you cut down a sacred alder, your house could possibly burn. So watch out for possibilities of fires. Its leaves and timber resist water better than any other wood. It was used for making milk pails and other wooden vessels. It yields 3 fine dyes, red from the bark, brown from the twigs, and green from its flowers, typifying fire, earth, and water. When the alder is cut down, it is white at first, and then it seems to bleed red like a man. Fern also includes the Sabbath of the spring equinox. Span for me the waters of life, bridge for time the river of death. Words taken from the ritual of Bran, when day and night are equal. The man alder in a man marries the woman alder in a woman at the spring equinox. While alder is quite resistant, ash is strength. Ash burns well, so it could be somebody you know called Ash. But alder does not, because of its water-resistant properties and associations with water. The alder is the tree of Bran and the blessed, whose animal is the raven in Celtic myth. So look for the raven. The raven is also Odin's bird from the North Place. Weep for the sparkling stream. Weep for the great oak tree. Weep for the bright blue sky. Weep for the memory. Weep for the sacred grove. Weep for the peaceful years. Weep for the fruitful fields. Weep for the present fears. Weep for the endless fight. Weep for the justice night. Weep now with all our might. Weep for our birthright. On the earth, in the air, through the fire by the water, I am clarity. and Alder's moon daughter. So a mother's message to a daughter, perhaps you will see things clearly. The garnet is a group composed of differently coloured minerals with a similar chemical composition. The common red types of garnet are almandine, red with a violet tint, and pyrope, red with a brownish tint. Garnet is very hard. Metaphysical properties of garnet. Garnet can help clear and open the base chakra, and this is said to increase the flow of earth energies into the body. This can be grounding and energizing. Garnets can help unlock hidden memories from past lives. When used in conjunction with the third eye chakra, place them in the centre of the forehead. They can help clear the residual negativity that blocks these memories from emerging. Garnet is a calming stone. It soothes energies as especially helpful in developing the patience and consistency needed to succeed in the business world. Garnet is also said to aid the orderly mental process and foster imaginative solutions that business requires. Red garnet promotes love. Their subtle energies can help you become more moral while also allowing you to gain control of your sexuality. Red garnets can help you tune in to the energy of the heart, rekindling passion and feelings. They can also increase fertility and are said to cleanse the blood of blood-rich organs. So the gull, why is the gull in the next place not hard? In this month, gulls congregate on the ploughed fields, and crimson is the colour of Glane, the magical egg, which is found in this month. So the red eggs, we know, are very important, especially to Ostara. And of Alderdai and of the young sun struggling through the haze. Gull represents the believer in universal abundance, attribute of providing. She teaches us how to find necessary items required from what is before us. One can begin to see a clear path of deception, learning to look beneath the surface. Gull is the key to universal abundance. The scientific name for Glaucus gull, Larus hyperboreus, can be translated into the gull from beyond the north wind. Larus comes from the Greek laros, which was the name for a ferocious seabird. A gull, we presume, is easy. Additionally, hyperboreus can be translated as a very north or even beyond the north wind, as hyper means super or beyond the boreas. In Greek mythology, it personified the north wind. Balta saw light, darling little white sun. Soles mat, mother's son. Saw light mat, little sun mother. Saw light, Sandro Bota, small silver sun. So you may have jewellery with a small silver sun on. These are names by which she is known near the Baltic Sea. These affectionate names show loving delight in a goddess who daily blessed her thankful world with light. Sol leads the dance beside the vast forest. Give me, mother, a golden belt, because I want to run and watch. Sol, my amber weeping goddess, creating light like thread. As Sol's mat, my mother's son, daily blessing your thankful world with light. Sol wears silken garments with a silver crown, and with a silver crown made of gilded leaves. Sol crosses the lake, brilliant in tinsel, so Christmas time, and polished slippers on her feet. Goddess Mother Sol reached her hand above the river. Her shawl, her gilt shawl, slipped from her shoulder. I open the window to Sol. I look out at Sol. Ah, it is too short, this life, that I live in her light. The sun mother weaves shawls in the middle of the sky. Two are solid gold, and third is silver. Sol, my amber weeping goddess, creating light like thread. As Sol's mat, my mother's son, daily blessings for your thankful world of light. Kor is the original name for the maiden of spring. She was thought to be carefree and cheerful girl much loved by her mother Demeter. So we know then that she must have been Persephone or a sister. It is told that she strayed away from her friends, got completely lost in looking at the beautiful flowers. Hades then rose up from the earth, took her by the wrist and carried her with him to the underworld. After she was kidnapped, she was known as Persephone, Queen of the Dead, also known as the High Priestess, that was born on the 2nd and the 29th. Demeter wandered the earth, that was born on the 30th and the 3rd, for a very long time, looking for her, leaving her world of greenness behind, causing winter to come and turn her world cold and cruel. So don't mourn your loved ones, they are safe. While she lamented the loss of her beloved daughter, she went to Zeus and demanded that her daughter be returned to her. Zeus declared that Persephone be returned to her mother, but only if she hadn't tasted the food of the dead. However, poor Persephone was so hungry, she ate a couple of pips out of a pomegranate, I remember that. However, she had eaten a few pomegranate seeds, and because of this, she was only allowed to return to earth for a portion of the year. It is said that Kau enjoyed both the underworld and her life on earth. She felt sorry for the lost souls there and wandered about so to guide them. The Kau is then a symbol of budding and dying of nature. She is the maid or the maiden. Her attributes can include a torch, a crown, a sceptre, and stalks of grain. When she returns to earth in the spring, she is Kau, and the fruits of the earth begin to bloom, which marks the true beginning of spring. So when there's a death, there's a birth, always, and in spring, new beginnings, and in springtime, we will find a new beginning. And they've been saying that for a long time, haven't they? So thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Speak soon.